Welcome to the track and field at Vancouver Secondary School. This is a piece of our heritage which has served the North Shore schools and athletes and the public since 1948, but it's starting to show its age. Generations of athlete and North Shore residents have trained here. Some have become local heroes, others went on to national and international fame. The power of sport can be transformative, and we want future athletes to experience it. So West Vancouver Schools and the District of West Vancouver are working together on installing a new track, new lighting, washrooms, and an all-new artificial turf playing field. This will be a track for everyone in our community to use. It's a large project, and we're grateful for all the donations we have received to date to help us send us towards the $5 million goal.
West Vancouver Council believes that sport and recreation are at the heart of a livable, vibrant, and inclusive community. So we are very pleased to be partners in this exciting new facility. Our community is changing, and we know that sport has the power to unite in a way like no other. With that in mind, we are proud to name this track in honor of one of Canada's greatest athletes, Harry Jerome. Harry grew up on the North Shore, training and competing right here before going on to set 7 world sprint records and represent Canada in 3 Olympic Games. But the story of Harry Jerome goes well beyond his distinguished athletic career. Harry's resilience in the face of cruel and unrelenting racism and 2 devastating injuries is perhaps his greatest legacy. It is my hope that his courage and determination will serve as an inspiration to us all. I urge each of you to take the time to learn more about Harry Jerome and what his story can teach us about building a more caring and just society.
We had come from Winnipeg in 1951, and we faced horrific racism in North Vancouver. Before we moved into our home, there had been a petition on our street to block our moving into that neighborhood. Fortunately, City Council in North Van turned the petition down. We moved in, and our first day of school was a nightmare. The rocks that came raining down on our faces, our heads, our backs as we turned and ran back across the street. And it wasn't 10 or 15 children, it was more than 100, maybe even 200. But they were ready for us that morning because their parents were already frustrated that we had been able to move on to the street that we lived on. And the neighbors on that street, other than one family, never spoke to us. When we found track and field later in our lives, and we found this heavenly space here, our lives were transformed, not so much by the medals and the trips and the international competition, but more because we found a family here. We were able to build self-esteem, which really had been stolen from us in our early years. We need facilities like soccer fields, like tracks. There are lots of little Harry Jeromes out there who are looking for a place to call home, a place to be happy with themselves. I am very proud to announce the new name for this track is the Harry Jerome Oval.
We can all be proud that while there are other facilities named after Harry Jerome, this is the only running track in the world with his name. I very much hope that the Harry Jerome Oval will not only bring our community together in the joy of sport, but in the recognition of our past and our commitment to a better future.
Harry embodied all of the characteristics our students in West Vancouver strive for. Perseverance, we pick ourselves up after falling. Strength, we know that strength and growth only come through continuous effort. Excellence, we pursue excellence in everything we do. And inclusiveness, we treat everyone fairly and celebrate the diversity in our community. We are honored and grateful to be working with the Jerome family on this special project.
The Harry Jerome Oval will personify who he was. It'll personify young people coming and developing themselves and learning that when they fall, they can get up and try again.